Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, we're getting you ready for Shakespeare in Delaware Park. And UB Campus and Dining shows us what they're cooking up for the fall semester. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, Shakespeare in Delaware Park is celebrating its 50th season of free performances under the stars this summer. And I'm joined now by Lisa and Greg with details on the next show you'll be able to see. Welcome, you two. Thanks for joining me.
Having us.
Of course, always a pleasure. Congrats, 50 seasons of Shakespeare in Delaware Park. That is incredible. So start off just telling us, Lisa, about Shakespeare in Delaware Park and what really makes it such a special part of our local community.
Well, the fact that we've been here for 50 years, we're so excited to be celebrating our anniversary, and we're one of the largest and second oldest free Shakespeare festivals in the country.
Which is incredible.
Right here in Western New York.
Yeah.
And we offer 2 main stage shows every summer on the Saul Elkin stage. We just closed last week with Twelfth Night. And then we also offer a touring production that the nights we're not on the main stage, we go to 25 different locations throughout Western New York with Romeo and Juliet Abridged. And now we're so excited, Greg is in town directing Richard III, which hits the stage on Thursday.
Okay, all righty. Greg, tell us about the story behind Richard III.
All right. Well, Richard III is about a king without a conscience, I would say. But one of the things I love about this show is that it really has a lot to do with the rest of the characters, the community around Richard, and why they let him get away with what he gets away with as he rises in power. That's what's really interesting about it to me. That not only you see this king who is addicted to conflict and power, but that there are all these enablers around him and why they do what they do and let him get to where he gets to, which I think is interesting. There's a great drive to this play. That I really enjoy watching these actors bring to life.
Well, tell us what it's like really bringing such an iconic play to life. We're talking about Shakespeare, right? This is one of the oldest writers we know. And to be able to continue to do his work, but every single time you're bringing your own twist to it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's one of the great things with Shakespeare, that they're universal. They'll never go out of style because they're tapping into human nature. Right? So it's applicable anytime throughout history, since the day it was written. And I think right now one of the exciting things about a play like this is that we're all kind of at sea in the world, right? And I think Richard represents a kind of chaos that we feel, I think, in the world. And I think what's interesting is watching all these people react around him, you know, and how they deal with that chaos, that world.
Yeah, it's telling. Life imitates art.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about what you're doing to celebrate the 50th season of Shakespeare in Delaware Park.
Well, obviously, doing the shows that we're doing right now, which we want to make sure people come out to the park or to one of our other locations. Also, later this year, we're doing a collaboration with Road Less Traveled, a show called The Book of Will for Curtain Up, which we're very excited about. Normally, we don't do shows off season, but it felt like a great thing to do for our 50th anniversary. And other ways to celebrate. Again, we wouldn't be here without our amazing founder, Saul Elkin, who we lost last week. And we want to make sure we keep celebrating him on the Hill. And also we'll be having a celebration for life for him on August 4th at Shays. From 5 to 7, more information will be coming out. But just to be celebrating this 50th season and all the work and passion that Saul brought to make sure so many people have maybe seen their first ever live production, or actors who've had their first professional acting job on stage. So we just want to keep celebrating all of that.
Which is why something like Shakespeare in Delaware Park is so impactful. This is free and open to the community. Some people that might feel the need to come out, And this could be the first time they've ever seen a play.
Ever.
Or been able to hear Shakespeare's words.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've always said Shakespeare in Delaware Park is a community picnic where there happens to be a live, free Shakespeare show happening in front of you, and we want to keep that going for another 50 years.
That's right. And because this is free, this is work that you're doing for a community, it needs help from the community to continue to go on. So tell us how people can donate and support this organization to keep these shows alive.
Sure. I mean, just like in Shakespeare's time, at intermission we pass the hat. The actors love to go out into the audience and get to meet everyone. We've also, you know, we've grown. We take Venmo. You know, it's crazy.
They're digital.
I know. I never thought we'd be there. But people can also go online and find out ways to help and support. But it really is the generosity of the audience as we pass the hat who's kept us here, and our amazing sponsors over the years, and the businesses who have helped us stay here. I hope to think that we are a tradition here in Western New York, and I think people look forward. They know summer is here when the stage starts getting built, and you know, people can come back over and over again.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming in. Good luck with the production of Richard III. Viewers, if you'd like more information on Richard III or how you can donate and support them for their 50th anniversary, just visit shakespeareindelawarepark.org. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.